Hello, hello, our dear friends. Welcome to our new year, new masterclass. Today, let me share with you our presentation. Just one moment. Let me share my slides. Super happy that we are now in the new year and let's get our business to the next level and our vision to the next level. Today, we're talking about the 7 biggest mistakes that prevent you from a successful launch and how to launch your profitable and impactful online business in 90 days. And at the same time, stand out as a confident expert and thought leader in your ideal field. Some of our entrepreneur friends said, they asked a question. They said, "Oh, I've already launched my business." And maybe some of you have already had a few years of experience already, and some of you maybe have even longer time of entrepreneurship experience. And they asked me, do we still need to attend this masterclass? I told them, absolutely, because this masterclass is not just about your first launch. Of course, for some beginners, right, this is a great because this can save you tons of time, energy. If you can listen to this webinar, this masterclass and plan in advance proactively so that you will avoid so many mistakes and that will save you the time, energy, money, and to have you have the right boost and to have the right path from the beginning. But for those of you who have already launched your business, that's great. You have already had some experience, and so that you understand the ups and downs. And so now you will appreciate even more about this masterclass because this will help you from a new perspective to have the comprehensive view about the mistakes or the traps, right, we could fall into, and also what's the best strategies and the best formula, we could call formula, right, to really launch a profitable and impactful online business. And we said in 90 days, some of our clients launched even shorter time, and some of our, like for new beginners, maybe they use a little bit more time, but we all guaranteed them within 90 days because we have the role model, the role, and also the milestones to guide them step by step to launch your business within 90 days. Every step has measurable results. So at the same time, help them to stand out as confident expert and thought leader because we are not here just to do any business, right? We're here to do the business that we are called to do, what we would love to do. And that's where we want to make the huge impact as our life call to make. So today, let's start. Okay. So if you have these strugglings, you are at the right place and you can see the maze, right? Maybe you get lost, either like you are still outside of the maze, want to go through the maze and to another destination, right, to another site, or maybe you are within this maze and get lost, and we are here to support you. Either you have the self-doubt, fears, procrastination, lack of motivation, or like a motivating vision. Some of you, I know, even though like especially those ones who are already been in business for a few years and for quite some while struggled, and you may lose the vision when you are in the maze, right? And some of you may be struggling of like lack of clear direction and roadmap. You don't know where to start. You don't know what's the step-by-step roadmap, right, to get to another side. And some of you may be lack of effective strategies, and you may know some basics, but you don't know what's the most effective and proven strategies that's already like applied by successful ones, and how you could save your time, energy, and money to apply those strategies, and so that you can really make a like a, let's say, with the double results with less efforts, right? Like work smarter. And also maybe you're struggling with like lacking of ideal clients. Actually, this is a fundamental struggles for almost every entrepreneur, right? When most entrepreneurs, when we ask them what's your struggling, some of them maybe they say, oh, it's because of like a technology overwhelmed, or some of them may say it's let's say, oh, the fund to start a company. But a majority of them, they would say lack of ideal clients, like continual needs and clients. And some of you maybe struggle with don't know how to build a successful business, right? And especially like you started, but you don't know or what's really like a successful strategies and what's the path. So we are here today to answer these questions for you. So today we will first talk about the 7 biggest mistakes that prevent you from a successful launch. And then we will share 3 secrets and also actually the 3 secret pieces. The first one is the clarity and creation. The next one is launch. The third one is profit and scalability. So the 3 stages of business, how to from scratch, even scratch, or maybe some of you had experience already. Like I said, you can still get a new level of clarity and the comprehensive formula and planning to proactively plan your next project or maybe next program or next launch to be more successful. And at the end, we will also have a Q&A to answer your question and even have a surprising gift for you. Okay, if you stay till the end and keep that curiosity and also ask meaningful questions, okay? And you can feel free to type in the chat to ask your question and we will answer at the end, all right? So these entrepreneurs, I just listed some few examples, right? Those ones that directly inspired me, empowered me, and I actually have more. Some of them are directly my mentors. They taught me, and some of them I, admired, followed them. But I actually follow many more thought leaders and successful entrepreneurs. All this, they are self-made. They all based on like a majority of them, I would say, had a humble, very humble, or even struggling early stage of life experience. And then they experience all this kind of make the decision exploration and had the transformation of their life, become that kind of a transition person, like we said, a transition person, totally change their own and their family or even the generations life. And through what they love to do, through their called mission, like a missionary kind of a business that's really impact millions of people. And some of them maybe have a smaller scale, some of them bigger scale, from like thousands or dozens of thousands of lives and to millions of lives. So, but they all inspired me with their personal transformation and the thing they created that is still keeping impacting people. Like all of them are still alive. I'm super happy that I choose these mentors and follow them because they're like a live role models. That's the most important thing, right? Of course, I also read and follow some past great spirits, right? Like great mentors and teachers, like who already passed away, but their legacy, their spirit, their great teachings, and still last, right? So I would encourage you to find your role models, especially those ones who are still alive, so you could have the really like daily inspirations and following their role modeling and to see what they are doing, what they are exploring, what they are learning, what they are challenging themselves to break through the limits, right? So that's super empowering. And I put myself there like as one of the thought leaders. That's my call and also my mission and my identity. I feel like my biggest fun, I would say, is like surrounding myself with those thought leaders and emerge into their teaching, emerge into their great their teaching and mindset and their spirit. And it's really empowering me to become one of them, to keep, even though I'm now at a smaller scale, but I'm already feel super happy and blessed that I've been impacting thousands of people's lives, including ordinary and also entrepreneurs people's lives. And so many feedback to me and people's their confirmation and their praise, their appreciation that have been encouraging me to keep going on this. I know it's very challenging and a tough path, right, and a journey to keep contributing my best gifts. And it's unlimited, but I'm still in this journey to explore and to learn and to serve, to contribute. And hopefully we can learn together, okay, and help you, especially you, to create something you will be proud of that will help you, your life, your best gifts to contribute to this world in a big way, okay? And quickly, my background, not really my background, this is my my profile. And I'm a abundance entrepreneurship and also thought leadership coach. I have also executive MBA background and I worked for Fortune 100 company for quite some years. And I had 13 years of corporate experience, okay? And then now in 15 15 years in the coaching and entrepreneurship. This journey, I've already earned, like, for example, number one Amazon best-selling author, award-winning transformational speaker. Here, I'm not like, for example, I'm not trying to boast my current state, right? Even though I'm still at a very humble state, I still feel like even 15 years in coaching and entrepreneurship, I just feel like I just started. And the more you learn, like the more you learn, you understand what you don't know. Okay, the more you want to learn. So I just feel like all my learning, the true learning, lifetime learning, just started after I graduated from executive MBA. Okay, after I like left a Fortune 100 company in like a corporate world, my real life learning just started. So I'm like a sponge and also like a lifetime student, still keep learning every day. But I'm super happy that I did have this great experience, like 13 years of corporate and for international big companies, and also 15 years of entrepreneurship and learning from all these great mentors. I feel like super humbled and honored I could here to share with you something I've already learned, and I believe that's super valuable to you as well. And many of my clients and students told me that, wow, you know so much, right? You have so much like a golden nuggets, a great like practice and learnings. And I'm super happy that I can use all these kind of years of investing in myself and learning to contribute to your journey as well. And you can feel free to follow me and use my email to contact me. And I am present on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and have my blogging now on LinkedIn posts. And also I have WeChat, TikTok, and I'm not so much onto it, more on Facebook. So that's an easy way you can find me by Zheng, find me and connect with me. Okay. So a quick background I already mentioned, and together until today I have a 28 years of professional experience, including international big companies and also including my entrepreneurship and coaching. And also, one of the things is like very interesting. I was managing performance, right, as a performance director, overseeing over 80 countries branches performance. So that background actually supported me to be like both in the coaching area, both like we have the like mindset, we have concept, we have the the spirit, we have the like blueprint, right? But also because my performance management background, corporate experience, I'm also like a very results and it's a performance oriented, right? So all our practice, our milestones have a measurement, will have like all the measurable results instead of just the concepts, right? So I'm very both like blueprint and practice implementation focused, so that we can help you to really not just learn, but really practice and get the results and measure the results. Okay. So quickly, my background, my humble background, I came from southwest of China, a small town, very small town. But during that time, it looks like huge and beautiful, and with both like hills and southwest of China. Okay, Sichuan province, the place where is like famous for spicy food, and but that's also the original place when I can call as abundant place, and where we have a beautiful natures and very like genuine human relationships, very like a simple poor area. But during that time, I felt like we were abundant. We have everything in this world, right? So, but eventually, I also know that's a small town. So I always look forward to going outside of and look forward to what is beyond those hills, right? What is beyond with like those like big rivers? What's beyond like a bigger world? What's beyond there? So I'm happy that, and eventually, I went to from the small town to study in Tianjin and work in the capital city of Beijing. And then in Beijing, I stayed 8 years working there and working for big companies as well, a capital of China. And then after my 30s, I immigrated to the US and went to New York. And now I'm still based here already almost like 20 years. And in the middle, I went to Florida and lived in Orlando for almost 2 years. It's like enjoyed with my family, with my kids, enjoyed like Disney World, almost like 2 years of vacation years. My kids were young, and then eventually we moved back to New York because New York is still like has that vibes I love, another kind of a diversity I love. And I worked in Fortune 100 company for a few years as a performance director. And my brief background, all this kind of experience, initially that initial 13 years, I would say my professional experience was like a traditional way. It's like the society defined, right? You gain your like good degree, you go to the like big companies and big stages and get high pay, a good position. That's a traditional way. And I follow that tradition till when I was almost like 35. And that's before 2009. Okay, when 2009, if you can remember, that's the world financial crisis. It started from Europe and the US, right? The last and biggest financial crisis people can still remember. And after that, so before that, that's like a like a division. Before that, I was on a track trying to climb the ladder, get to like a bigger view, right? But after that, what happened during that time? Financial crisis. Even the Fortune 100 company is not stable. My whole department moved from New York to New Jersey, and they downsized. I even lost my job. And even as a performance manager, I mean, the director, right? Even though I had a great performance appraisal from the president, but I still lost a job. So I was wondering, during that time, I already had my family, had two young kids, very little, and my daughter was just a few months. I lost my job. So I don't never know the reason, right? Just a mom, you had like a maternity leave, you had a kid, and then you lost your job. Anyway, that's a capitalism city, like a world, right? That's maybe like a part of that story. So anyway, it sounds like something like a disaster turned out to be like a blessing to me, because during that time I really get into deep thinking. If the Let's say if the track, right, if the traditional track is not interrupted, we may be that kind of a hamster on that kind of track forever, right? Because if you are not giving other like possibilities or like a interruption, like life does not happen that way, then we may never find. We need get out of our comfort zone to think beyond the box, right? To get out of the box to think what else is possible. So I'm glad the capitalism stopped my track and interrupted my track. So I got into a thinking. I had a young family. I want to spend more quality time with them, and also want to find more meaning in my job, in my work, right? I do not want to just go to a big company to earn high pay, but do not feel meaningful or happy. I want to find something I love to do. At the same time, I was thinking about legacy, thinking about impact, thinking about the value, thinking about the joy I could, the meaning, right, I could get from a work. Because now working time could be limited, but need to be more meaningful and valuable. So since then, I made that decision. Here you can see in Manhattan, that's where I was used to be like spending my lunch time during my like lunch break, right? When I was working for that 100 company, Fortune 100 company. So I joined the tourist, and lying down on that bench, looking at the bridge, like the Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan Bridge. I was thinking, what should be my life's next step? What kind of job should I do that I could feel both joy and like energy, right? The passion, and also the meaning, the value. So I made the decision. And actually, before I made that final decision, I did the research, right? You need the research. You cannot just like, by a click, your mind get all the answer. Could not, right? Life is not really like linear. So I had to do research. So I used 6 months of my career redesigning. And the previous company did a very good job. They gave us a replacement, like replace management, they called. They give you the career coaching to help you to replace yourself. And I'm super happy that I used that kind of opportunity and resource. I replaced myself not really in the corporate anymore. I replaced myself outside of said goodbye and thank for them for their resources, right? I said goodbye and get out of the corporate world, and to find that the coaching is the greatest way for me to both. I discovered and through all this research, right, I learned from a practical philosophy course in Manhattan as well. So all this we combined together with the coaches, a few coaches to help as well. And like self-exploration, I would say, is the number one, the most important thing, okay? And with the coaching and also with the like a philosophy study combined together, I discovered my purpose and what I want to do, right? And also at the same time, I found the coaching the best way for me to help others discover their purpose, their passion, and do what they love to do, and empower them to make that decision, to empower them to make that transformation, right? So I made decision that I want to be a coach. I get my I joined like a NYU's professional coaching course like over 1 year. I started and practiced and get my certificate, and then I launched my coaching business in 2009. And based on my core values, right? The love, wisdom, happiness, success. And still today, I'm still working on that values and fully aligned with what I'm called to do. Even though my niche maybe like I had some upgrading, right? My niche transformed through these 15 years, had fine-tuned to be more like a greater area, I would say, fully aligned with my core. But I would say the basic fundamental core values and the direction is just like kept from the beginning to now. Super happy for this kind of my personal transformation. But at the beginning, I initially thought, oh, I have the executive MBA background. I already been doing like let's say business, corporate, different functions, right? For 13 years, I should be okay for entrepreneur, and I have the unlimited passion. I have all this energy. I'm unstoppable. So I got into business. Guess what? First a few years, all my passion have been kept through these years, I would say. But I just found now it's business. It's not a hobby. Initially, it's like my hobby. I'm not making any money. I was doing all this kind of passionate and free work. Free work. Okay, I'm not charging money, but I want to serve. I was super like really fueled to serve people, to contribute. So I just give free services and consultation or like a coaching everywhere, right? And also interviewed and many dozens of entrepreneurs and did the video, did the blogging, did the published the work, right? The documentation, everything. And then found okay, now it's still not like a business, okay? So I decided, and also at the same time, not just before I made that decision, I remember I was struggling how to make this business work, right? It's with business, I need to make money, I need to make a living. And also witness so many other passionate entrepreneurs, they are not making money as well. So I was wondering, how could we change this situation? I witnessed so many great people have a genuine hearts, beautiful souls, and great passions and big cores, but they are struggling with making their business work. How to make the passion into profit. And then I decided I need to decode this. This is my mission. I need to decode from a passion to profit. And also through all these years, right? And since then I started to invest myself because I do not know all these answers. I need to learn. So I found those successful ones, the best ones in the market, and great mentors, and invest myself through these years. And I did the last year, actually, 2024, my how to say, the summary investment. Every year I track my data. The investment, I've invested over $270,000 in myself and in my business, and to learn from the best and to grow my business. And this part, I would say, is the part I'm most proud of myself, because I'm personally, as you can see, I wear very just like a very ordinary clothes, and I do not do makeup. I do not buy any luxurious stuff. And in my life, I would say, except my maybe nutrition part, I love I love gourmet food. I love like a great nutrition stuff, right? So this part I'm very good, and also I invest in beautiful house, like a great environment. This is only two areas I would like to invest big money. Other than this, I have no other luxurious stuff. And but I invest so much in myself, my personal development, my learning, and my love the business. So this so far is my most proud of thing. Oh, by the way, I invest in education, in my kids' education as well. For this part, so education or personal development for myself and education for my kids. I'm in this area, and also like traveling, supporting my kids and family to have like views, right? Different views and to learn about different world and like different culture. That part I'm also not stingy. So far I'm so proud of my. I think it's quite balanced. At least it works for me. Okay, I'm not I'm not caring about those luxurious personal associate the kind of stuff, but education, personal development, definitely my number one investment. And of course, living environment, beautiful. Like now I'm in a forest hills. It's like over 100 years of, let's say, award-winning designed community. Many Tudor houses, Tudor style of houses, old and beautiful designs. Every house is unique, different, and we were surrounded by gardens. It's beautiful, the best, by the way, best rated community in Queensboro of New York City, and can compete with Manhattan and many other communities. I would say only other parts of New York City's, New York, not New York City, New York's community can compete with our community is, for example, in Long Island. In Long Island, and Manhasset, some great communities as well. So far, this is one of the best in New York City. So this is part of an invest. But another side is just my personal development and my business growth. Okay, so all this investment and I've been making like breakthroughs year by year, and that's the most part I'm proud of myself to invest and to learn from the best. So now a quick comparison, right? My old life in corporate world, and I was commute in an noisy New York subway system every day to go to the fancy Manhattan downtown, those big buildings, and to work in a world big companies and overseeing worldwide performance. Sounds like fancy, but climbing those ladders, I did not really feel passion or joy or meaning, right? Sometimes you feel like you're just a screw in a big machine, and your creativity and everything, like, don't talk about the spirit, don't talk about the creativity. And I do not feel like too much there. Till I get into my entrepreneurship, I totally feel like my life horizon is opened. I see what is creativity. I see what is meaning. And I see what is the purpose. What is like the mission, and what is like a self-driven kind of a lifetime learning, and what is my core, and what is the fulfillment, what is the joy, right? All this is totally different world. So it's totally worth it. I never looked back to corporate. But something, right? Life is not always rosy. I thought I had my love. Came to US for love. I did not came to US for American dream. I came to US for love purely. And also, like, I thought I had everything. I had my love, I had my marriage, I had kids, I had what I love to do, right? In my job, in my work. I become an entrepreneur, I become a coach. Life sounds like perfect to me. Every day I was like, oh my God, is this true? Is this heaven, or I'm in the earth? And voila, life proved that it is I'm still living on the earth. So I found out that one day I found out that my love betrayed me. We're still living in this world, right? So I'm not really like that kind of a heaven. So my heart was totally broken, scattered, I would say disappeared. It's just like my whole life, whole face, almost like everything crashed overnight. I could not believe it. I always feel like, am I in this nightmare? Why from heaven to hell, just overnight? And I totally lost myself, like lost myself. If you can imagine, I don't know if you can imagine, I lost myself. I feel like my spirit, my mind, my heart, my flesh, even my like physical body, it's like disappeared every day. It's like a piece by piece. I feel like I'm not existing in this world at all. At all. I was so devastated. Okay. I almost tried suicide on the railroad because I could not find a reason for me to live on anymore, even though I have young kids, love them so much, but it was so painful. So I choose rather to use suicide to end my life. So that's a journey. But I was saved, by the way. The train, the train, magically, the train stopped in front of me, even beyond the, not at the, let's say, platform station. That's a miracle happened to me. So standing in the coldness, that's a similar time, like January, super cold, staying on the outdoor, the real road. I woke up. Say, God, you did not want me to die. So that means my life is still valuable to you. And during that time, I was like wakened up by my purpose. So my purpose is not just love one person. My purpose here, my love is not just loving one person. My love is greater. And God's love is greater. Right? It's greater for all the people. And I woke up with my purpose that is like realigned, reconnected with my purpose. It's like my life is not here just for one person or just one family. My life is here for you, for all the people out there who has a call to contribute their gifts, to become the entrepreneur, to become the leader, to impact more lives. My life is here for you. And that's my call, to serve you with my unique gifts, to serve you. So I made the decision during that time. I will dedicate my life to that call, to God's meaning, to God's use, to serve people like you, the visionary entrepreneurs, life changers who are called to use your gifts to serve more people. So from there, I stand up. I re-picked up myself piece by piece, and I found myself resurrected. Really, that feeling is like spiritually resurrected. And also with the spiritual resurrection, you also feel like your body resurrected, because I almost like, I feel my body died. Almost feel like so sick, understand that kind of sickness inside, and that make me did not want to live. And then with the resurrection, with that purpose, with that love, with that kind of like God's faith, like faith in God, resurrect me. And from my flesh, I felt that kind of some like, not overnight, right? Definitely not overnight. Believe me, I had so many painful and sleepless nights and teary nights, right? And praying nights. I could not sleep. But little by little, piece by piece, I picked up and stand up again, physically, pick up some energy to work, and then mentally, and then spiritually, and then like emotionally, right? And I re-picked up myself. And once I bounced back through a few years of journey, that's really like, gosh, I would say, if you can see what's the resurrection, transformation, the journey for the diamond, that kind of, it's like a torture, actually. It's a torture. But it's through that torture, it transformed into another piece. It really transformed into a diamond. I stand out as reclaimed my identity and brand as abundance thought leadership coach. And I finished my 2 books, actually, published online, self-published on Amazon, and one of it, like Abundance Train, became a number 1 new release within 1 day. Within that 1 day campaign I did right before I left the US to go back to China to visit my parents, right? I just had a 1 day campaign. I did it, and I get the number 1 new release. And I also went to speaking on NASDAQ, on Harvard clubs, and really, and also get on the jumbotron at the Times Square. So some people say, "Oh, where did you get that tool to create that image?" It's real, okay? It's not just by AI or any kind of like an online tool. It's really, I was standing at the Times Square, my picture, the confident leaders. You can see that Spring Zheng on the top of the NASDAQ's jumbotron to stand out. And that's where I reclaimed my identity and realigned with my purpose to contribute my gifts, to serve people like you, to help you, to empower you, to get out of your comfort zone, to step up for your call and stand out as confident, expert, and thought leader, so that you could unleash your purpose and power to impact so many more lives as well. So, by the way, if I can do that, I believe you can do that. From my humble background, I'm not like more smarter than many other people, right? I'm just like feel that chord. If you are a chord, if you feel that chord, you feel that kind of a deep meaning, that kind of urge for you to become a more of yourself, to serve more people, you are exactly like me. Like we are chord. We are the chord. We are the fortunate ones, right? We are the blessed. So I believe that our life here is to serve, love, serve, and fulfill in abundance. We are born to be our abundant self and to do what we love and give our best gifts to serve the world. Following your passion and doing what you love is a blessed job from God. And I hold that faith, and I would like to give this faith to you as well. Hold the faith that you can never fail on this divine journey. You can never fail. This is guaranteed. I know we will still have ups and downs. We will still meet so many challenges and failures, right? But on this journey, it's destined to win. Okay, it's destined to win. We will have our victory in the end. So have that faith. And you are a great being. You are a unique being and a unity with aligned body, mind, heart, and spirit. And I actually initially learned this from the practical philosophy school in Manhattan. Because initially, as a Chinese, we did not believe in like spiritual things, right? Spirituality. We did not have that. We do have philosophy, great philosophy, by the way, through thousands of years of history. Great philosophy, but like spirituality is like very strange to us. But through the not just practical, like a practical philosophy, but also through my spirituality journey, and my mind, my spirit was opened, and so I eventually truly understand my body, my mind, my heart, and my spirit are the unity, and really had that experience every day of it. And this is still last year, right? Almost like now it's also over over 8 billions of people. There is one and only one of you. So many of you are afraid of competition. You feel like sometimes you sabotage yourselves, right? We are the best, maybe the biggest critic to ourselves. So always like my daughter, even in her now teenager year, every day, like similar to us in teenager years, we started to have that kind of a self kind of our own, right? Not kind of a consciousness. And then we compare with others, and now with social media, right? So many like pressures, you always feel like you are inferior, right? You are not as good as other people, especially compared with the successful ones, right? You will always sabotage yourself and feel like self-doubt, and if we should like do this thing or not, or maybe I'm not good enough, I should not do it, right? How many times you've already like killed that kind of yourself, the possibilities inside of yourself, even before that kind of inspiration get sprouts, right? Majority of the time we killed that. So many great ideas, creativities, and dreams and inspirations. Majority of the time we press ourselves and sabotage ourselves. Here I want to really, really remind you, this is what I do every day, every morning, every night, my abundance meditation. This is part of the practice, right? To remind how unique I am. And I would encourage you to remind yourself every day, right? Look in the mirror, how unique you are, truly understand yourself, fully love and accept yourself, and believe in that. The thing you are called to do, only you can do it. Because sometimes I in my mind, in my spirit, I negotiate with God. I said, God, this vision, this dream you give to me is too big, it's too huge. It's too heavy for me. And I've tried so hard. I have not accomplished it yet. I don't think I can do it within my lifetime. God, maybe you can give this call, this whatever, this purpose, right, to another person. And then I was thinking, wow, can God really give that to another person? I was thinking about all my gifts, right? All my unique like perspectives, all my unique experience, all my values, all these kind of things combined together, and all my unique dreams and unique visions. I was doubting. I said, it's not happened before yet. I doubt there will be another one within the next 100 years could accomplish or could like really have this kind of vision I already had. Because so far I've not seen any other ones have these similar ones. So always get back to your unique core, okay? Think about who else can accomplish that. Maybe some people are doing similar things like you, but when you really study them carefully, you will see what they are accomplishing is totally different from yours, okay? Maybe there's could be some overlap, there's some similarities, but their approach, their messaging, their like presence, the energy is totally different from you. And you have that unique position in God's plan. Okay, He has the greatest plan. He knows all the plans. Sometimes we already most like want to give up, but God knows the best plan for your life. So have the faith that you are the unique one, and the core God wants you to accomplish could not be accomplished by anyone else. All right. So today we're here to see how you can accomplish what you are called to do. But first, let's understand what kind of mistakes or the traps could be there that could really like waste our time, money, energy, right? And I learned most of them already through my 15 years of entrepreneurship and coaching. I want you to award them and save you 15 years of time, money, and energy. Okay, so you will be shocked to know all the truths. Some of them, maybe you see from the scratch, you say, oh, sounds like simple, sounds like basic. But once you really practice, if you're really practical entrepreneur, you really had some experience in the market already, you will know the truth. What I'm saying is really true, right? And some of that you may have not figured out. That's why you are here today to listen to this, and because you are still want to know what are those mistakes and what I can still learn the lessons, right? And how to I could impact and like launch a more successful business. See here. The first one, unclear niche market and solution, right? So many of you say, oh, I don't like niche. Many of you have that kind of how to say, uh, vaccine. It's like vaccine, right? You said, oh, I, I don't like that kind of like a niche, even the term. People don't want to be limited. Why should I have a niche? What I'm doing, everybody needs it. That's exactly what I thought many years ago, over dozens of years ago, over like a dozen years ago. I was thinking like, I'm helping people find their purpose, find their passion, do what they love to do. Everybody needs this, right? I can help everybody. I can help entrepreneurs. I can help like professionals. I can help everyone. I had that for quite a few years. And turned out my message, even though no matter how passionate I am, super passionate, I was still not attracting enough attention and people, right? So this is definitely the area. Some people may talk about like your ideal market, your ideal field, or your niche market, doesn't matter. It's just like or some people call it sweet spot, right? You want to find that ideal area that you are unique and you are the great one to provide a solution. Okay, and so we will talk a little bit more about this later when we get into those detailed secrets. The next one, miss a trusted personal brand and credibility. Many of you say, oh, I'm doing business. Why should I bother think about my personal brand? I have my business brand. I have my whatever, right? You may put some of your credibility of you or your team there. But if you do not have the brand, some people may tell you, oh, you do not necessarily need a brand. You can still do business. Yes, you can still do business. But if you want to do a business that is impacting life and also have a long-term legacy, if you really want to create something beyond your life, if you are really like a visionary entrepreneur, right, I would strongly suggest you, right, to think about that from the beginning. Or even though you already had a business already from now, okay, think about that personal brand. People do business with whom? With the people they know, right? They heard about and they like and they trust. Okay, so they trust, they believe. Actually, people that believe, they like and they trust. They only do business with those people. And now, especially with so many like online business, so many opportunities, choices, right? The ones they really want to do business are really those ones they trust, that they like, and they believe them. Okay, so that's you want to, from the beginning or from now on, focus on your personal brand. And this brand is not just by marketing, okay, not just by doing all those fancy logo or whatever, or just like a colorful designing, beautiful thumbnail. That's part of it. I would say, yes, marketing is important, but the most important is depends on the values, the messaging you are giving to people. Okay, the fundamental, the values you're providing to people, that can build your personal brand. And the next one, offer has no compelling benefits and urgent reasons. Either offer is like a program or like it's like a product, an online product, right? And some of you maybe it's like a course, but and we package and infer it into an offer. The things you are providing to people, a solution or offer, right, for people to buy. There's no compelling benefits. Do not directly like really align with them not much, and also do not give them that urgent reasons that they should invest. And of course, like that's a reason, right? Majority time people find it difficult for them offer to be sold, and that's also the reason for people to have this kind of mistake to have affiliate. And the next one is the content messaging, no clear, strong pains and benefits. It's like, first, it's like actually they don't know if it's like we mentioned a niche, right? They don't know if this is for them. And then they don't know, oh, what's the best benefits? Or do you really understand my pain? Is this solution really solve my pains, right? Solve my strugglings and help me get what I want, right? Is that a messaging clear and strong? If it's not clear enough, it's not strong enough, you will not have enough market response, right? It's naturally. The next one, lack of a system with lead generation, nurturing, and closing cycle. So many people are lacking of this part. The system is helping you scale. That's the next level, right? And at the beginning, you also want to have a system to generate needs, and eventually you want to build up a cycle, right? You generate needs, you nurture them, and build contribute value to them and nurture them, and then turn them and convert them into your paid clients, right? That's like a circle. You need to have this like a system, including funnel, to get you there. But many people are missing this part. The next one, lack of strategic and effective follow-up. How many of you heard about the follow-up, right? And maybe you tried once or twice, and then it did not get good feedback, and then you give up, or you did not really nurture a deeper relationship with your potential clients, right? So lack of the follow-up is quite a big mistake for many entrepreneurs to eventually get the results. And then the next one is lack of intentional and progressing consistency. This is very interesting. Actually, I learned that from a great mentor. He mentioned about consistency. Yeah, many of us, I'm actually good at consistency. But initially, I said, oh, why I still did not see the results I want, right? He talked about intentional consistency. Means what? Some people, your consistency maybe is just repetition. Remember how many of us, we like repetition? Because it's like we get into our comfort zone. Once you realize that you are just repeating yesterday's, the day before yesterday's, actually it's a human nature, it's biologically. We are repeating, like, for example, the neuroscience will tell you that every day you're repeating almost 90% of your previous days and previous thinking every day, continuously, right? Even like activity, majority of like activity, almost like 90% we're repeating every day. So we like repeating because it's a lazy way, right? It's like a natural, easy way. But if we are just like have the consistency, have the repetition without intentional progressing with some change, right? With some like a strategically to say review or what's working, not what is not working, where I can improve, right? Have every time have the experiment, have some improvement. Then your consistency is useless. Even so, people will say, "Oh, consistency is great. If you continue, you will get there." But I remember there's a like a Chinese old story called like a 愚公. 愚公 means like a stupid man, right? The stupid man keeps doing like try to move that mountain, but the mountain is still huge, so huge. He's just like use that labor every day, repeat the similar work. It maybe take forever, and by his lifetime, he did not finish that, accomplish that kind of mission, right? And if you are smarter, maybe you will use other tools, right, to help you to do that a similar job, but help you to finish that quicker, right? So the similar idea means like you need to have intentional and progressing consistency, not just simple repetition. Okay, so all these kind of 7 mistakes are typical, like the top ones we summarize through the 15 years of coaching practice, through my own learning, not just 15, my 15 years and learning from like Tony Robbins, 45 years of experience, and Dean Gross Aze over almost 30 years of experience. So all those mentors have combined together is hundreds of years of entrepreneurship experience, right? To tell us all those like top mistakes that we want to avoid, right? We want to develop our strategic and effective ways, right? And to avoid those mistakes, and also like proactively change again. So it's great to know those mistakes so that you could have the proactive approach to avoid them and to design your business and like business planning, right? And from the beginning or from in the middle, now you are in the journey of your entrepreneurship, you can like have a new planning. Every year we have a new planning, right? To have this new planning to change your path now, to change your strategies now, so that you can avoid the mistakes and more effectively launch your business or launch your next project. Okay, so now here, how to get to the what to avoid and now what to do, right? What to do instead. So we want to help you to launch your profitable and impactful online business in 90 days. So what should we do? Secret number 1, gain the clarity and creation. This is the more critical preparation and then launch. And then the next stage is profit and scalability. The first one, clarity. This is the most important thing because clarity is power. Without clarity, do not think about your business could be like successful, okay? And because many people could fail their business because they are lacking of this kind of pre-work of clarity. And we teach about your treasures. You turn your inner gifted treasures into your assets. We teach how to bridge, like learn your inner strengths, learn your inner gifts, right? Including those, like we summarize the 8 treasures of abundance. We call like who, your faith, your purpose, your passion, your strength, your mission, your vision, your mindset. We do exercise to get all those kind of jewels out of those treasures. And then we turn that to help you to clarify and create your core assets, because those core assets will help you help your business directly, and to clarify your why, your identity. Those ones will impact your branding, remember, right? So, and your superpower, your epiphany, that's your journey, and what's your best learning and inspiration and the transformation from your journey, right? Those ones will contribute to your teaching, to your message, to your stories, okay, to your values. You can contribute. And then we help you to clarify and create your niche, and also help you create your offer. Either it's online course or online program, right? All those kind of things help you to package that into an offer that is so attractive people to buy, and with the great benefits and also urgency, right, for people to buy it. And also pricing, everything, that's a whole packaging. And then brand will help you from your inner strength and inner treasures, right, to create your brand. That brand will be such kind of integrated one, and organic one, and genuine one, and also at the same time powerful one. That kind of brand. So remember, we said build your personal brand, and from there, people, through that building a branding journey, and you provide values. Actually, it's not just like I said, fancy marketing, but providing values that will attract people to know you, to like you, and to trust you, right? So that's a foundation. Here, this is a foundation for a business. So here we teach people how to make sure your online business will be successful by clarifying your 8 gifted treasures and creating your unique. We call that a 7 key. Like you can see the right side, a 7 key. Wise with the beginning word, right? Wise love. That's your secret resource and your great assets. So that's like if you read the book Think and Grow Rich, that's like this is the second book just next to Bible, the most popular like personal development and success book. That book teach how to turn like think from thinking to reach, right? Think to like outside success. Here exactly like that journey, the transformation journey from inside your resources, your treasures turn into outside results. So this is a bridging and think and grow rich kind of a transformation job. And your 7 secret assets, right here, I will further clarified what is that. Your why and your vision is the core, right? And then build up your identity, because identity will help you clarify your who, your messaging, your branding, everything, and including your content, right? And then your superpower and your epiphany journey, your niche, your brand, you offer everything together. That's become your assets. This is the foundation, the core assets of your business. And this part will not be taken away by anything. The market could change, could up and downs, but all these core assets, it's your legacy, okay? It's your beautiful legacy. And simple example for our purpose, for example, to help you discover your purpose. Many people say, oh, I've already done that. I've already wrote my purpose. But how many of you did your discovering purpose by the 7-step journey? I learned from one of my great mentors, and Dean Grossasi, actually, he learned from another great mentors as well. And in my practice, I ask those questions, and until I practice with some of my clients, we went into even 11 levels of a deep purpose, and to really align your emotions, your true why, the true core, and the emotional and loving relationships, everything combined together to help you find your best why and purpose. So ask yourself why 7 levels deep and even like 11 levels deep when we do exercise. And also dare to dream and open your vision, okay? And what's your ultimate mission and vision? Your identity, you clarify your identity, your vision, who you want to become, and your dream life, define your dream life, and also define your success. I am successful when what? Everybody could have your different success. Like before, when we were in corporate, we were defined, we were given that kind of a standard of success, and it turned out to be we were not happy about that kind of standard, right? Till when we define our own like definition of success, and when we leave that align with those core values, align with those like success definition, we will live a more fulfilling and happy life. Also find your superpower. By the way, I'm not a fan of those superpower kind of Superman, superheroes kind of movies of America, right? That's one of the typical American cultures. I'm not a fan of it. But here, why we are talking about superpower. And eventually, I really found like initially I said, oh, that's too boasting. We do not have a superpower, right? We do have strengths and powers. But then I would agree with that. Superpowers is really like sometimes it's really beyond. It's really beyond what we understanding. And sometimes that kind of power, like because sometimes it's aligned with your mindset, with your spirit. It's really sometimes you can see the magicals happen. And so we do exercises to help you learn about what's your great strengths inside, what is your turning point, right? What things make you happiest. All those superpowers help you to have that summarized. And so you have the great tools. So you have a better understanding, and that will energize and empower you to become the fan. Eventually, we help our clients become the fan of themselves and love and embrace and appreciate themselves with those superpowers. And initially, I mentioned about earlier, right? I talked about those mistakes. I want to here further talk about one of the mistakes, a big one, right? The number one. Most businesses fail in the first 5 years. And the majority of them, 78%, is said because not enough market needs their products and services, because they cannot get enough needs. They cannot get enough clients to buy their products or services, right? The Hollywood principle here we want to share. No matter how passionate you are about something, nobody cares about it simply because you do, not because other people are selfish, because everyone, it's just biologically, just simply, naturally, everyone cares about what they can do, what they can accomplish, what they can get from it, right? So sounds like selfish. It's not actually. It's needed. You must, every life, you must care about what you can learn, get, and do to create and fulfill, right? Otherwise, this world could not be fully successful. But at the same time, of course, we always encourage, we have a collaboration, we have partnership, but fundamentally, everybody first need to care about what you can accomplish, what you can contribute to this world, right? That should be your priority. With this kind of priority, actually, is good for the world's evolution, right? It's great for the world's like development. So people care about what they can be benefited, what they can accomplish. And number one business killer is actually missing a critical pre-work and on defining a clear business niche with an ideal market in need of their right competitive products and services. So a clear business niche, like in other words, you can understand it's just to define your ideal clients. Who are your ideal clients? Who are your, like here, next one. Oh, I will talk more about that, right? Here is like, what's a typical mistake about the unclear business niche? Too broad, too generic. All these mistakes, majority, I would say almost all entrepreneurs make, especially at the beginning of their entrepreneurship, including myself. Too broad, too generic business niche, right? It's almost like no niche, and we do not even like the niche word. And we have multiple business niche, have a splitting market. We want to serve this market, we also want to serve that market. We develop different marketing messages. We develop different offers to try to like cater different markets. But eventually, it's like a splitting and a multiple. It could be confusing to people, okay? And another one, shifting business niche. And people, it's like it's like a catching trends. And today, for example, pandemic, these kind of things sell well, so people start to do that. And now AI, everybody is going to the AI. All the people is just like trying to find the trend to do. Of course, there is benefit for finding a trend, right? Find a trend, it's actually it's good. Find a trend to see where you can provide values. And but you do not want to have like keep the shifting your business niche for like some short term or just like a few years. I try this. If this is working, I do this. Otherwise, I do not. Right? Like almost, I have some entrepreneurs. They almost like shifting their niche or like their focus every 1 or 2 years. It's just like some people they keep changing their job every year, right? You would wondering what's their focus. If you do not have a focus, your energy, your resource, or whatever your creation could not be built, right? It's just like an investment. You need to have that compounding result. If you keep changing, it could be confusing and also like waste your time, energy, and also money as well, right? And now earlier I mentioned about how to find your niche, right? I talked about like what is your things like your purposeful and your passion, right? Your passion. What is the best for you? Do not just find a trend to follow others, but find what is your purpose, what is your core, what is your passion. And then especially the market needs and segments. This is super important. Many people focus on themselves. Oh, I'm passionate about this. This is so great. It must be good for others. They imagine their market, but they miss that the most important thing to find your ideal market. So I said earlier, a niche could be used other ways to describe it, either to find your ideal market or ideal clients. Describe them. Who are your ideal clients? What their challenges or top pains, right? Their problems that they have been seeking solutions to solve. So they are already like consciously seeking solutions or seeking let's say offers to solve it, or maybe they've already invested in something to do it, but they did not get a satisfied result, so they are still keep searching. And if you can solve these problems, right, this is the best shortcut for you. And also need to be aligned with your gifts and expertise, like for some area, maybe you have the passion, you have a purpose, and you also need to accumulate your expertise in it, right? I remember initially at the beginning years, my coaching skills at the beginning and not strong enough. And through the years, I develop and invest in myself, learning and practicing. I get much greater coaching practice and coaching skills. And I'm now much more confident in this area, right? So you need, even including my purpose and passion, every year I refresh it. Every year I review. right? You want to do all these kind of exercises and keep learning, and so you can grow in all these three areas, including the marketing needs and segments. You want to further study every year, first study your market, understand their needs, because they keep changing, right? Sometimes changing, sometimes may be fundamental, but the specific languages they describe or the messaging or whatever, right? All this kind of an impression, it could be different. And you need to learn to understand more their language to describe their problems so you could better align with them, right? So that's how to find your niche. And also you need to find your ideal market and clients, right? And we do the exercise for avatar, the attributes, and do more deep, like even including the surveys, and we do the marketing survey, we do the research, and also in doing all this kind of conversations, and also with your tribes, and to do that conversations, we do the service. Different strategies to really get to understand your ideal clients and their pains, their struggles, what they are doing, what they are investing, right? To understand where you can serve them best. Just like meet them where they are and give them what they need. Create your competitive offer. And so this is a totally like a packaging process. We help our clients to analyze their niche market, their solutions aligned with our clients' their own strengths and their expertise, and develop that program. Develop a course. By the way, the course you do not want to like develop, use months or years time to develop. We help you develop that kind of outline as like a structure, and especially focus on the benefits, right? We help you to package it with the outline of it, with like, for example, the title of your course or program, and the structure, the modules, the step-by-step modules, the journey, especially the journey, okay, the experience for your clients to go through and to get that kind of ideal results, and help them solve their problems, and what is the pricing for it, what's the delivery fulfillment ways for it, the terms, right? The whole packaging, and also adding what kind of bonuses maybe you can add, and what kind of urgencies you can add there. So together to package that offer to be more attractive and compelling for your clients to buy. And like we said, irresistible offer, okay, to help you to create your irresistible offer so that your clients want to buy. Create your ideal brand. And here is like we help you to develop your brand from the beginning. Even before you launch your business, we help you build your brand. Because here, like we help you to understand who you are, who you want to become, and help you develop your personal branding and your business branding, and then teach you how to become your best brand. Because you are your live brand. Do not think just branding is marketing. Oh, design a website, design a logo, or have a business name, register for it. Oh, that's my branding. No, it's not just that, okay? Your branding is really like a holistic, including those marketing components, but more part is your values, including like your theme talks, the content, everything. Like you are delivering every day, how you are communicating, the things you are presenting, right? All these kind of values, how you can become your living brand to provide value so that you can attract ideal clients. The secret too is really to launch your business now. It's like with that preparation, turn your treasures into your like assets. Now you are prepared to launch your business. And by launching business itself, launch itself, right? It's a science. It's both art and science to have this planning, have the action plan, have the goals, have the deadlines. And oh my goodness, okay. Now my moment. Yeah, my kids home. Yeah. So whole like this journey, how you this kind of a launching journey, have this planning, right? From deadline to back, we call it like a re-engineering, reverse engineering your launching plan. And to do this by this time, what you should prepare, right? And those components and like timelines and schedules, step by step, will help you to design that arts and also scientifically and strategically design that launching journey. And also have a successful launch and connect with your ideal market. This part, how to connect with the market, is a super important thing. And will help you to have your movement designed. So you are just one movement away from your success. And this movement, we even have a challenge to help you to design your movement. Okay. So if you really want to have a successful and impactful launch, you want to design your movement, because you're not just launching a product or program, you're really launching a movement that you are driving as the leader. So that will identify you as a different position as well. Okay, will help you discover your lasting motivation and clarify your core message, align your system, and launch your movement. And this is a total designing. Okay, it's a total designing journey to help you to launch and lead your movement, and at the same time launch your course and program. We also help you to own your content and the creative marketing, this kind of a system. This part will help you how to become the creator, help you to understand your inner treasures and also unleash your creator's power. So that, and we'll also have great strategies, how you like the quantity part and the quality part, and how to design your topics and design your media and the methods of your content, right? The designing and also the sharing, the posting, the distribution. It's a totally science and arts as well. And this part is actually part of the core to help you to build your brand and become like an expert and leader to contribute values. Okay. And by the way, it's also strategical. It's not just like, oh, keep sharing every day, share how many times, that not necessarily, okay? Not necessary to have more to be better. No, sometimes we want you to be less to be better, okay? You do not want to overwhelm your market, and depends on when, what time, at what stage of your business, and how much you want to feed your market, right? And sometimes for some topic, some methods, some content strategy, we only do that once a week, and we have the different strategies and how repurpose it, and so we could have a more like a expanded impact and more results to be attracted. Okay. And also how to own your traffic, business process, and system. We talked about the system earlier, right? And we also teach you how to build up from the beginning, even from very simple model, very simple, easy system, but have that kind of a cycle, that kind of a customer's journey cycle, right? From the lead generation to nurture them and to convert and close the deal, right? From a simple way, from without a funnel, okay? At the beginning, we do not necessarily need a funnel, but then use all this kind of like, right, the free tools. But eventually, if you want to scale to the next level, how we will teach you how to use funnels, build up more professional online marketing and converting system. And by the way, yeah, many people will say, "Oh, I'm not tech savvy, and I feel overwhelmed by technology." We teach people step by step from different stages, from the very beginning. Just use simple, for example, use simple like social medias and like Zoom, and just simple emails, right? And to get to, and some like free online tools to get your circle closed. That kind of like a simple business you can call. It's like a process. The system also including the process, so that you can have that cycle to close the deal. Okay, and use simple way to deliver as well. You do not need a fancy online funnel system to deliver. You can just use, like, for example, Zoom to deliver, or Facebook group deliver, and even email to deliver. Okay, we have simple ways, and then we go to more scalable ways, based on your resources and based on your capability. And then marketing wagon wheel, and how we help you to get your landing page, not necessary to be a funnel page, right? You could have other landing, just a simple website, a web page could become your landing page as well, okay? Or maybe simply just a social media profile could be your landing page. But through different like platforms, right? Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, everything, like email list, word of mouth, referrals, everything help you to get people to attract. Like you can have, this is like a hub, get from different ways to all get into your landing page, where you majorly present your branding and your offer, so people can get there. Okay. And At the same time, we do not just teach like, let's say, tools or systems and strategies. We help you the arts. How do you help you to connect, become who you are, and also connect with people as who you are. Okay, you do not need to have that kind of pretend to be somebody, right? Or you need to decide for example, help you decide your favorite platform and attract the organic traffic. You do not need to use those fancy SEO or the marketing tools at the beginning. We help you to how to create a content that really connect with people and with your inner truth, like inner source, and at the same time fully align with your ideal clients. And at the same time, help you find your voice. That's where you build up your leadership and build up your expertise from that kind of voice. Help you find your voice, not other people's voice. Okay, not copycat to cut, even those successful ones, right? You can learn from them, but we help you to find your own voice, the unique one. And serve with values as an expert and also you want to be recognized as the expert. You want to contribute value. We teach you strategies, how to share, how to teach, how to sometimes looks like the trivial ways, but how you can build from there. Okay, build up your position as expert and then leader. Now, that's a middle stage, right? That's a launch and get your early followers and leads stage. And the next stage is how to get a profit and scalability, right? Even though at this stage, even though you don't have enough technical skills and many contacts, or even though you may still have doubt in yourself, right? We teach you how to gain that profit and scalability, how to attract and make profit quickly, also build your online empire and lasting impact. So build your authority, okay? And as an abundant leader, we teach you to really dig inside your leadership, your abundance leadership. We teach you, we share with you like the purpose vision manifesto. For example, I give a manifesto example. We teach you how to do when you do your messaging, how you when you do your content, right? How you align with your deep why, those 8 treasures we shared earlier, right? How to share your transformative life stories, epiphany moments, and aligned with your offer. Everything is aligned with your offer. It's not just because you want to do the sales, right? It's because you want to serve people. You want to get people into the deeper connection, a deeper level of resources, so that they can really use your gifts. They can really be benefited instead of just consuming your free gift, free gifts or free information, right? You want to provide that kind of a deeper level of connection and values, so that eventually they will like you, they will trust you, right? They know that you are authority, you're the leader in this area, so they like you and they want to buy services from you. And also we teach you how to build your community and tribe from the very beginning, even before you launch your business. We help you to build your community, and from there you create your tribe, and we teach you strategies, how to invite the right candidate, how to get more people who want to join your community, right? How to get more people who want to connect with you, they want to apply to get into your group, and also deepen your values by exclusive resources and services, and also generate needs from your, for example, like a social media free group. From there, generate needs and convert them into clients. And build your advanced system, like I earlier mentioned, like beginning you have a simple system, and then like free tools, free system. And now from this stage, you can develop a more comprehensive funnels, right, systems. And also build your partnerships to help let your partnerships to leverage each other and to support each other, expand your business to the next level, including affiliate system, including your mastermind, right? To help you, the business, to get to the next scope. And also we help you to lead your movement and make that lasting impact. How here is like initially turn like a one-time campaign into like habits. How to build that into movement habits, and so you have consistent presence and preservation, and also like we mentioned, right? Intentional, not just the repetition, but intentional progressing, consistent. And then live abundant journey every day, walk your talk. And this part, and we teach you about the daily habits and put that habits into like a daily practice and directly align with your business like practice. And now it sounds like habits. You're doing not just like a part of a life, but it's contributing your business directly every day. Okay, so that's a part that will help you to build up that kind of abundant journey. So, as a summarize, the 7-step abundance movement launch model is from your purposeful profitable niche to attracting brand, to irresistible offer, to content marketing, to your community and partners, and business system, funnel system, and the last one, actually, your energy and movement. That's the one have the purposeful part and really fuel your whole business and launch to the next level. So here you can see that we do this step by step. So you will not miss, you will not feel overwhelmed. You will have a step by step measurable steps. Okay. Now, a summary. What do you still missing? Okay. Now you learned all this kind of why, the like blueprint and the whole strategies and the secrets, right? And the mistakes to avoid. And how do you can really launch your successful business and own your desired life and business? Okay, so what you're still missing? And even though I give all this to you, the information to you, what is still missing? The most important thing, I guess you maybe already guess right? The actual implementation. The implementation is the most important thing. Actually, that's also the value of coaching. So coaching, for example, at the early stage, we can teach you, we can share with you the masterclass, we can give you all this information for free. But what really matter, make the difference, is really the journey of implementation. That's the power of coaching will play. Okay, the coaching, of course, at the early stage, we empower you, we ignite you, we like really like envision you, like really make you like open your mind, give you that kind of what's possible, But now on this journey, coaching is even more powerful to hold you accountable, to inspire you, to keep you motivated like by yourself, right? Help you to find that motivation inside of yourself, alignment with your inner treasures, and help you step by step to implement and practice all these strategies and the secrets we've already shared with you. Okay, so the results equals to your blueprint. So now I've already shared with you the blueprint, right? And with the guidance and accountability and execution. That's the whole journey. We will be like partners to do it together. Okay, so that's like not just like a thinking partner, but also practice partner. We help, like for example, I help my clients to work together to create, for example, what's the definition of my niche? What's my marketing messages? What's my branding, the designing, and also my offer, how to packaging it, all these details, like modules, the titles. We do all this kind of brick and mortar kind of work together from a high level, like you can see the big picture, to the fundamental brick and mortar kind of work. We do that the whole journey. We are partners. It's like we are business partners together. We invest our time, energy into your success. Okay, so we are partners together. Your success is also our success. Here is what I want to share with you. If you give me the time, if you still have some time, I want to share with you. If you're curious, right, let me know. I want to share with you through all this kind of blueprint and how we can really practically help you to fulfill it, how to help you to launch your profitable and impactful online business in 90 days and stand out as a confident expert and thought leader in 90 days in your ideal niche, okay, in your ideal field. So we create this program called Abundant Creators. And this is a 90-day program, help you build up step by step. Okay, and I will show you this program. We have 12 milestones from help you, even though, by the way, some of you said, I've already launched my business. I know part of this already, But if you do the exercise, for some of you, we customize, right? If you already launch your business, the beginning part, we may be doing it more efficiently because you already have the experience, more efficiently, but totally get you to the next level, a different perspective, different practice, different the clarity. The clarity is the power. If you have not achieved the results as you want, that means the clarity is still not enough. yet, and also the strategies, right? And strategies. So, and for beginners, we will do more in-depth exercises, go to more details from the why, from to the passion, to the ideas, to your niche, to the business planning. By the way, the ideas is like really brainstorming. Some of the beginners, they don't know, or they have so many great ideas, they don't know which one to pick. So we will do brainstorming to have evaluation and eventually define their ideal niche, and to also develop the business plan for any business, no matter where you are. Even though you may be years into business, I would do this like a great job with you to have your new business planning, have like a new every year, even every year you should have a planning, right? To have a refresh planning and help you design your brand and get your brand to the next level, and design your irresistible offer, create the offer to become irresistible, and have the launch. Either is your launch your first business or your next project, right? Have the successful launch, do the reverse engineering, design this launching step by step, how to get there strategically and proactively, and to have predictable results. And then the marketing part, and how to, after launching, how to do the continuous marketing, nurturing, and then the cycle, right? Remember lead generation and nurturing and closing this cycle, and get your first sale. And from there, after you get the first sales, we will strengthen how you can review and improve your marketing strategies, your like closing strategies, and get to the next sales and the next sales, right? And continuous sales. And then to have the delivery. The delivery is how you fulfill your program or your course, right? To deliver. And then eventually how to lead your movement to the next level. The movement, remember we launched the movement, but now we want to lead your movement to the next level, to become the leader and build the authority in that field. Okay, so the transformation, we have the 15 years of experience, and we have all these testimonials on our website, springmagiclife.com as well. And also in this program introduction, we will see those testimonials with our clients, with our students who learn from it and their successful stories, and their video testimonials, and their text testimonials, different ways you can learn from our website. We have all this transparency to share with you what they gained, what benefits they got. Okay, and even from our bootcamp, our coaching bootcamp, the abundant creators, what's their tangible journey, what's their transformations they experienced. Okay, and our successful cases, and you can learn this from our the program's website, and the specific cases, and from the leadership, from their launching results, from the monetary, like the income, different angles, right? What's the benefits they got, the transformations, especially. We boast about the personal transformations and the leaders they become, and how they are proud of themselves that they eventually claimed not just their abundant entrepreneurship, but also their abundant leadership. So if you are thinking about you do not have the maybe time, you're too busy, and how think about this kind of program as a return of time, right? You may spend yourself months or even years of time try to struggle and try to figure out by yourself, or you can leverage our 15 years of learning of other the best successful mentors and entrepreneurs, their hundreds of years of experiences together, and save your time, save your personal struggling and research, right? And to help you to have a higher level of capability. By the way, yeah, by yourself, if you build those little by little, takes you years of time. Think about I used 15 years. I would say that I'm a great learner. I'm a quite efficient learner. And I still use the 15 years to get here. Think about how this can save your time to get a higher level of capability on your clear, uplifted vision, your niche, your mindset, your confidence, your energy, and your strategies, tools, and especially accountability, implementation, results. And by the way, I would boast that we use simplified, because we went to more complicated way. We learn this and that, and we put all these thoughts together. Is initially it's quite complicated way, okay? And how we even I invest, for example, invest a 5-figure from a mentor. He taught us a quite comprehensive but complicated system, and how I simplify that to be simpler, much simpler model, and to be more efficient practice to you. That will save you 5-figure of investment and also tons of time and energy. Okay, think of just about that. So think about ROT, return on time of your time. And next one, you may say, oh, you do not have enough money for this. And quite soon I will share with you the price, and you will be surprised. Compared with many other programs, what we the from the higher level to the detailed implementation brick and model level, we could charge actually, I would say at least 3 times of price of my current price, but we did not, because we want more of our entrepreneurs to be empowered to really start a business, and we could have a more longer time of cooperation to a next level. So, but also at the same time, think about even this like a humble and very reasonable investment, to think about the return of the investment. Okay, you will have a successful fulfillment. You will own your next level of online business, and you have an ideal audience clients to fully defined and create that kind of community, and also your thought leadership have the long-term influence and impact. Think about this. This is not just I know so many people are teaching like a one-time launching, one-time kind of project or ways, right? It's just like a short-term ways. But how you can build that kind of a branding and impact for long-term. This is for your lifestyle and your lifetime energy. We teach all those kind of great, including my abundance meditation. We teach that this will change your lifetime practice and habits and benefit you the whole life. Think about that kind of return of your investment. It's priceless. Okay, I have to say, it really is priceless in the market, because we compare with the market as well. And you may say, oh, all the others, the previous things did not work for me. Why? Well, this time it will work for me, right? So one question we would encourage you to ask is like, what if it works this time? Okay, have you been all in? I would not question previous teachers or whatever. Maybe some are good, some are not so good. But I would say, at least if you invest in that, they are valuable. But one fundamental question you should ask yourself is like, did you put yourself fully in? Have you been all in? Okay. So if you would like to commit yourself, this time I'm making it work for me no matter what. I hope you already get to this stage. This stage that you have that enough desire and hunger that you want make change. You even maybe have that rage. People say, if you have that anger and rage, that's actually the best weapon for you, because you're angry that why I've been tried so hard, it's still not working for me. You really want to make it happen, and you do not want to have a delay. You want to make it this year. Okay, you make that decision. You make that commitment to yourself, and this time it will work for you. Okay, do your work. We have the guaranteed results. Otherwise, we have the 30 days money back guarantee. So you have no risk, okay? You have no risk. You just say, oh, what this will do for me. I hope you have that desire and also curiosity to start this journey to see what a transformation you will have. We are so proud for all our clients and why they renewed again and again. Some of my clients follow me for quite a few years already, and they renew because the personal transformation, they can see that. And also the real cost. Okay, by the way, many of you can say, I do not want to make change. I just want to listen to this for free. And I love this free information, right? And many of you, I know that's like a hopper. We say that grasshopper. you want to learn free stuff from here and there, and you try to figure it out by yourself. One thing I can guarantee is that if there's no change, there's no chance. And no change, no growth, and you couldn't even leave behind. You could be left behind because other people are trying to accelerate. They are learning and accelerate. Those who really invest in themselves are those ones who can accelerate the progress. Who just grasshopping on free information will stay with those free information for longer time. Okay, so what's the cost? You will stay. Maybe you do not spend money, right? You save your money, but what your true cost? that even costs you more money. It's like you stay unclear and lost. You miss your ideal clients and the best business opportunities. You put the money on the table, right? It's basically like that way. Not in control of your life, stuck at a low level of self-esteem, because you will have a longer time of self-doubting, longer time of struggling by yourself for longer time, and pay much higher cost in time, money, energy to succeed. Many people do not count their own energy and their state as money. They think, oh, that's free. They are too cheap to themselves as free. Sometimes I have the empathy for that, because I myself, I always see that my time, my energy, right? That's my life state is more valuable than my money. And there's a saying, they said, anything that can be bought by money is actually cheap, right? It's actually cheap. But anything you have to consume your time, your energy, that's actually expensive. Okay. So that's why people say, one of my great mentors, he's so successful. He said, he's sending some program, for example, he said, it's just like if I can use the metal fee. If I sell you something, for example, cheap, let's say $1,000, but you use 1 or 2 years to become successful. Or you would like to buy another program, you invest in $10,000, more expensive, but you just use 1 day or like 1 week, right, to solve the problem, and you get to another side you want to go. Which program you want? This is just a metaphor, okay? Which program you want? Everybody, guess what? All our his students invest in 5 figures. We want to choose the second one, right? Just 1 day or like a short time, as quick as possible, because the speed is power. Okay, speed. You want to get to another side. Life is short. Life is limited. How many of you, even though we can live over 100 years, we still know what's another side, right? What's the destiny? We want to use our limited life to create the most possible values and most possible legacy. If that's what you choose, I know which smart choices you want to make. Okay, so now, finally, successful ones, unsuccessful ones. Unsuccessful ones will take forever to make the decision, but after they make a decision, they keep changing. But successful ones, very quick to make their decision and they never regret. Once they're based on their value, their alignment to make that decision, they will focus on it. They make a quick decision and they almost like never change their decision, right? They would just fulfill it. They keep a promise and fulfill it. And they take full responsibility and decided actions and never give up. And that's how they become successful. So if you are committed to yourself, okay, so here is the link we will share in our post. You can apply to register to our Abundant Creators Bootcamp. And this one, finally, as I promised, you have a surprising gift, okay? For those of you, once you listen to this live replay, right, on the same day, you make the decision and to join our Abundant Creators Bootcamp, you will get our exclusive passion interview, marketing campaign, and a JV, joint venture. It means a joint venture partnership to support your launch success. So this is almost like a guaranteed, because we will do the interview, we will do the marketing for you, and we will do the partnership and as your affiliate to help you sell your products or services, your course, and to help you to become successful. This is almost like a guarantee, okay? And we normally spend thousands of bucks to invest in our partnership, invest in our marketing, right? Even just marketing, or like this is like values of. This is, by the way, it's normally only for my VIP client who paid over $10,000. But this time we are giving to you if you are the committed ones, if you are driven by your desire and hunger and want to commit right away. We will give you this for free. This is a surprising gift for you. Big value. Okay. All right. So now, finally, okay, it's almost at the end of our presentation. We hope you are saying yes to yourself. And by the way, actually today, my purpose here today, I'm giving you the presentation, sharing the great values, great inspirations. I hope through this journey you already learned, even though it's like about 2 hours, right? You already great values from today's presentation. But what I want to do further is I'm not trying to sell you anything. I want to help you make decision. either yes or no is totally fine to me, because I got so many yes and also so many no's, right? More no's than yes. So I'm not afraid of any yes or no. My purpose here is only help you. My best help to you actually is help you make the decision for yourself, for your best success. Either yes or no is totally fine to me, but I wish you are saying yes, because I know through that yes, you open a totally abundant store for yourself. And I have the confidence that through this journey, we work together as partners, and I fully invest myself, my time, my energy, even my emotion, my spirit, everything and my energy into your success, to support you, to empower you, to really make sure that you become the best version of yourself, and you create a business you love, and you create the values for your ideal clients that you will continue to serve them and impact more lives. Okay. So today, the best investment is really in yourself. Become a proud member of our Abundant Creators Bootcamp. We can't wait to welcome you. Okay. So if you have any question, welcome to put in the chat, or send me connect with me on Facebook, send me email. Anyway, you will not miss me. Okay. You get to our presentation by our email or by our post. You know where to find me. Send me direct message. I will always within 24 hours to reply to you, answer your any questions, and answer how we can customize our program and with your journey, meet where you are, and but at the same time to really all we pursue is the best results for you, okay? Who you can transform to become, and the business you can create to help many other lives. That's the success. Your success is our common purpose. All right. So thank you so much for today's listening to our masterclass. We will look forward to seeing you inside of our Abundant Creators Bootcamp. We'll see you at the top. Okay. Bye.